Have you ever read one of those comic books where you're like 3 pages in, you're like, why the fuck am I reading this? Well, that pretty much sums up Marvel Legacy. Okay, so we all pretty much know what this is. One big preview book. The thing that annoys me about this thing is they honestly could have taken it and basically broken it up into the actual books they should be that they belong to, and you probably would have got a better story out of it. But it's just a bunch of random pages thrown together. Okay, so we've seen this page before. It's been teased. And I'll be honest with you, I thought the BC Avengers would have played a much larger role in this book. It doesn't. It is literally here for like 4 or 5 pages, and that's it. We get back to modern times to a bunch of kind of vignette type stories that just really aren't that great. This book is really heavy on the exposition. Normally, I like Jason Aaron's writing. My God, not in this book. I mean, it's competent and it's good, but there is just so much of it. Ugh. God, cut it out, man. My dyslexic brain can't take it. So one thing we don't get that was advertised is they had the Ghost Rider on a woolly mammoth, and his mammoth is already dead, so we don't get to see that. I personally thought that was really fucking silly to begin with, so I'm not complaining that much. But, I think it would be nice to see it, despite the fact that I hate it. I know. I contradict myself sometimes. Anyway, you don't get enough of what's going on to really kind of appreciate or like it or care about it. So I'm guessing somebody lost their pet Jaeger and threw it back in time or something. Maybe it's lost looking for a kaiju to go fight or something. I don't know. But apparently it's lost its mind and the BC Avengers have to deal with it. And that's pretty much it. That's the last page. It's the last page for the BC Avengers. I'm still trying to figure out why Kunlun is around. I mean, this is BC. There shouldn't be any freaking cities or martial arts. I mean, yeah, okay, there could be the dragon, I suppose, but the whole Iron Fist thing makes no fucking sense to me whatsoever. I mean, Odin's a god. The whole thing with the hammer makes sense. And then you basically have BC Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme. Okay, yeah, magic is around, but I think it would be a lot more primitive because these are supposed to be primitive humans. Even the title of Sorcerer Supreme makes no goddamn sense. I'm not really sure Marvel thought this one through. And it's kind of apparent. The same thing with the Phoenix. It's like they just decided to throw a bunch of things together, and it's like they randomly drew pieces of paper out of a hat saying, what makes sense? What's immortal? Okay, well, Odin's a god. He's kind of immortal. And the title of Sorcerer Supreme, that can get passed down. And the Phoenix is an entity that possesses people. Starbrand's also kind of those things. It's a mantle that can get passed down. Same thing with the Iron Fist and Black Panther. But again, some of those don't make sense because Wakanda's not around. And it makes no sense that there be a Black Panther. Grasping at straws here. Come on. This is dumb, Marvel. This is dumb. I'm sorry, Jason. They put you in a really tough spot, didn't they? Yeah. I don't think Marvel really thought this one through. Live in South Africa, it's Robbie Reyes as the Ghost Rider. So apparently while he was passed out, the car drove itself to South Africa. Seriously, I wasn't joking about that part. How does the car drive to South Africa? Did it buy tickets on a plane? Does the fiery wheels turn into skis? And a little, motor comes out the back and sends it on its way? You're desperate, Marvel, and it's showing. I thought the whole point of Marvel Legacy was to unfuck the shit you just fucked up. Jeez. I mean, I understand why they're trying to get him here. Because this is where the whole BC Avengers thing, you gotta have the Ghost Rider. He was dreaming about this whole thing too. So, asshole Starbrand shows up and they're fighting, and you don't know why they're fighting because plot. Like I said, this book is nothing but a preview for all the stuff that Marvel wants to do with their up-and-coming books. This book is pointless. Don't buy it. This pile of garbage cost me $6. $6, man. Who's the sucker? I'm pretty sure it's me. So the next story we get is Loki, and he's with these frost giants that aren't giants. I almost called them frost elves. Sorry. And they're going off to go raid this S.H.I.E.L.D. facility, and for whatever reason, S.H.I.E.L.D. is being shut down. They don't say why, and I have no idea. I'm guessing it's a result of Secret Empire or some shit, because Hydra Cap, I don't know. So what's happening at this facility is you have the army basically taking up all these secret weapons and things they've collected over the years, and they're going to go ship it to the various facilities, such as Area 51. S.H.I.E.L.D. has collected all these items over the years. Because they're being shut down, the army is going to take these items and drag them off to Area 51. One thing is that one of the soldiers randomly makes a comment about how they thought they were being followed by a beer truck. This becomes very relevant later on, because they bring back Wolverine. Spoilers. Sorry, my bad. Wolvie's back, the real one. Not this X-23 one. I probably should have warned you about spoilers sooner, but I'm an asshole, and I don't care. My bad. The soon-to-be retired Captain America, Sam Wilson, along with Lady Thor show up, and I stopped caring. Everybody loves Riri. Note the glowing box, that kind of becomes relevant later on. Now we get this one page of Captain America. This is the imaginary Captain America that was pulled out of the Cosmic Cube. He's going around trying to atone for the sins of Hydra Cap, which makes no sense because he's not Hydra Cap. He has nothing to answer for. It's bullshit. It's fucking stupid, Marvel. It's fucking stupid. Hey, but at least you brought him back and you didn't keep him as Hydra Cap, I guess. That's cool. I got nothing here. I'm just gonna move on. I'm tired. Get off my lawn! So this is what Thor's been up to. Drinking a lot of meat and getting really, really shit-faced. And he's being a pouty McPouty face. Nobody cares. Yay! Exciting comic book. And there's this guy. He's a seer of some sort, and apparently he can't take any more because his book is so fucking boring, and he throws himself off the Rainbow Bridge to go kill himself. Look, everybody! Tony Stark's missing! Special guest appearance, Deadpool. The dialogue actually is kind of funny, though. Despite the fact that this character doesn't make any sense of why he's in here other than, hey, look, it's Deadpool. And then we're back to a one-pager for Doctor Strange. And Norman Osborn gets into a fight with a shrubbery. Because apparently this is a Monty Python reference. Hey kids, remember the Fantastic Four? Looks like after years of being ignored, they're coming back. Spoilers! So, while Starbrand and Ghost Rider were getting into it, there's this archaeologist, he's been digging, and apparently he finds the Jaeger, and it's awakening and kind of crazy, and we have no idea why it's here. I guess we'll find out in some book. I don't care. Dude, this whole thing is actually kind of cool. I don't remember what they called this thing. It's Celestial, that's what they called it. The Mad Celestial, that actually is kind of cool, as much as I like making fun of it and calling it a Jaeger. The problem is that there's really not a whole lot of context around it. Even when they had the BC Avengers, why is it there? Why are they fighting it? We don't know. Because this is a preview book. Alright, I'll be honest with you. I was happy to see Wolverine come back. It was just very underwhelming, honestly. I would have liked to have seen something where how he gets out of the adamantium, we don't really see it. I mean, you see the shell cracked open. That's about it, which makes no fucking sense because, well, once adamantium freezes or hardens, it's unbreakable. Now, you could have had, like, Magneto show up and use his powers to crack open the crispy outer shell of Wolverine and free him, but again, that doesn't make any sense either because he would have suffocated, as was pointed out in Generations. Hey, look, kids, an Infinity Gem. Are we getting another rehash of the Infinity Gauntlet? The world may never know. Cap, Falcon, and Lady Jane make out. We have Riri kind of pouting for some reason. Remember the Fantastic Four? Looks like they're coming back. Oh wait, I already talked about that, never mind. Anyway, what I'm going to say, there are a few things I do like about this book, even though I'm giving it a lot of shit. The writing is competent. I do expect that from Jason Aaron. Again, a lot of this crap is probably being pushed down on high from Marvel. He's a writer. He has to do a job. whether he likes it or not. The art's okay. I'm not a big fan of it. I mean, there were some interesting things. Part of my problem with it is it's just one big cock tease. No substance. So I was talking to Weaponized Nerd Rage about this, and apparently what they're planning on doing is maybe with the Fantastic Four reuniting Johnny with is it Valeria? I think it's Valeria. I always want to say Valerie. I had a girlfriend named Valerie, and it was spelled Valeria. I get confused. I'm old. So Valeria Richards and Franklin are probably going to be teamed up with Johnny Storm and the Thing, and that will be maybe the new Fantastic Four. So depending on how that goes, they will probably bring back Sue and Reed Richards. I don't know. I just read these things. Overall, like I said, this book isn't worth buying. It's $6. You get a lot of nothing. You can read a few articles and find out that the Wolverine coming back was already spoiled. I didn't happen upon the story, so that was a bit of a surprise to me. It was kind of lackluster, mainly because there was nothing emotional about it. He's just here. And it would have been nice to get maybe like a flashback. Again, all these things could have been broken out into their own books, and we probably would have got something a little bit better and more interesting. As much as I was giving the BC Avengers crap, it was kind of the better thing in this book. So anyway, that's all I got for this evening. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. So if you like this review, please hit that like button. And if you can tolerate the sound of my voice, hit that subscribe button. Click that bell for alerts and notifications. You could do me a big favor by going and sharing this on social media. Please blast it out. I'm trying to build up the channel. I got a pretty nice little boost tonight from Weaponized Nerd Rage's live stream. So thanks, man. I do appreciate it. And until next time, enjoy your reads.